Hello, tutors and classmates. My name is Laura Valbuena, and today I'm going to be presenting the task 2 recording based on the course of Colombian education from the university. First of all, we have the lecture that is called Bilingual Education in Colombia, which is towards the recognition of the languages, cultures, and identities. Therefore, I want to start out with saying that Colombia is rich in languages. Therefore, if we think about it, of the indigenous languages that we have, or of the different varieties of languages and accents that we possess throughout the cities that we go to in Colombia. That's why we are rich in the languages, different accents that make us who we are, which is Colombia. Different cultures that we are understatement in how other people in internationally look upon us, and also our identities. So based on the English language, we have to see if we can get somewhere based on this education that they are giving us of the language. Therefore, we have this statement. It's particularly English and Spanish bilingualism has a privilege. This is seen as providing access to the highly visible, socially accepted from the bilingualism, leading to the possibility of employment in the global marketplace. I just wanted to say that the English part in Colombia is very useful. Therefore, if it's for studies, if it's for jobs, if it's to expand your opportunities and your experiences in your own life, therefore, this is highly visible. Yes, the people who don't know about it need more investigation, need more information based on that. This is why we have the National Association of Bilingualism here in Colombia. This is why schools offer English. This is why there is a number of institutes of English who offer more than one language, but English being the principal one. This is why we have the opportunity, and we are privileged to be able to do that. That's why throughout these years, this world has been globalized internationally based on every opportunity there is. With everything we do, we have a slightly percent chance to need to have learned or know the English language. Therefore, it is a tendency that we need to learn these activities of the English language. That's why here there are several key words: bilingualism, privilege, school curriculum, globalization, tendency, multilingual. That's why different institutes offer French, Portuguese, Chinese, English, to be able to have a globalized country named Colombia. So that is what this statement I referred to based on the reading. So it says lots of important facts and lots of important vocabulary that we are surrounded to, and that we need to appropriate ourselves within the different forms of expressions and thoughts. This is why we can expand our knowledge based on that. All right. The second question is the question we can ask: how far bilingualism education programs for majority of the languages speakers in Colombia today are actively helping towards the creation of more understanding and more tolerant society, and not only providing a better jobs and higher standards of living for our graduates. I like this part a lot because the text socializes lots of vocabulary words that are down to this topic. For example, learning another language opens the door for them to other countries or cultures and allows them to enrich themselves. That is talking personally to the opportunities and the experience you are allowed to have, having that opportunity to learn English. Therefore, it's another language, exactly. It's another whole different world, whole different thinking, that you can open doors, more opportunities, more experiences for other cultures, other places, other different kinds of jobs that we use to enrich our future. Therefore, I think that the Colombian education or bilingual education also needs to have a clear view of the school curriculum. This is very important because the school curriculum in Colombia is not only based on the structure of grammatical of English, which is we are behind. That should not be taught in school. I mean, it should. We should consider it, but we need more of the conversation to be able to express ourselves, be able to get familiarized with the language, and be able to express ourselves and know the knowledge. This is also a positive note because students need to love the English language. Yes, it comes naturally to them just as it comes naturally in Spanish. So this is something that we need to put motivation. We need to help our students realize that English is so important at these years based on the internationally, based on opportunities that are globalized. So therefore, we do need to work on that, but we also need to keep in mind that this is working too. Also too, the creation of more understandings goes with the native and non-native teachers. This also has a big influence within the majority of the language speakers in Colombia and how active we are to pursue this career with the students. Yeah, so we have to keep in mind that native teachers help more of the students or not based on the non-native teachers. We actually also have to keep in mind because we are centralizing the native teachers with the non-native teachers. And meanwhile, we are focused on the curriculum with the bilingual structure and intercultural speakers. All right, this is also very important because the cultures are very different throughout the world. There's British English, there's American English, there's Australian English, which is very different from different places. So this is why Colombia is doing a very good job of knowing how to pursue the education, the bilingual education of many students. Many students from are studying English are knowing and informing themselves about many institutes of English that are really helpful in order to participate. And in their own career jobs or in their own future, they are also keeping in mind of the many opportunities there are to speak the language and how many more experiences they can have just within knowing the language. This is an also part that universities give a lot of scholarships. These scholarships either are taken as an advantage or not taken as a disadvantage because many students need the English language to be able to go internationally, go to as an exchange student, but many students don't know English. That is why it is a disadvantage for these scholarships. In order to have a scholarship, you have to have very good English. In order to have very good English, you have to study and be good at English. So that is my point of view based on the lecture too, and this question. So based on this presentation, it's to impact the bilingualism plan of Colombia through the critical and reflective analysis of the Colombian education context. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you paid attention to this presentation. Thank you, tutors and classmates.